Happy New Week, milkers, and welcome back to another episode of the Cumcast. The beer this week is called Darkness Falls. This is brought to us by the hard-working folks at Marin Brewing Company. This is a rum barrel-aged imperial stout with coconut and vanilla added. It has a whopping 10.3% ABV and a 4.5 out of 5 on the Cumcast scale. This was a delicious beer by Marin Brewing Company. Fantastic. I got it in a 2-pack can with a sick like commemorative box. We split one a while back, and I have the other can aging currently. I think you can age it up to 3 years, and I plan on aging that for at least a year to enjoy it at a later time. Go check out Darkness Falls today. We have another jam-packed episode with the original cast and crew, me, Ryan, including our fun time fuck around baby Huey boy Alec and Halie, Captain Tix. Let's get into the show. 3, 2, 1, go! Walt Disney always thrives inside of racism. He does. He's the root cause of all racism.
Yeah. He would legit croak and die if he came back to life right now.
Would he still have his body?
Probably.
Like encased in his head. Encased in
cryo freeze.
I thought you were about to say chiropractor. I thought he still had his body like cased in amber like that fucking mosquito off Jurassic Park. We have a T-Rex. We have a T-Rex. We have a Disney.
Yep.
I always remember racism when Alex shows up.
I'm not racist, though.
Jesus died for our sins, so Alec could be racist. Jesus supported sex work, why can't you? Yeah. He helped that prostitute out one time.
I mean, there was a couple of prostitutes in there.
Some guy at work was telling a story, and somebody was wearing flip-flops or whatever, and he was like, oh yeah, and so-and-so was wearing his Jerusalem cruisers, and I was like, I've never heard sandals called Jerusalem cruiser. Jesus sandals? Yeah. And I started laughing my ass off, and I was like, oh yeah, old boy's over here wearing Jesus fucking jet skis over here walking on water. My favorite thing when I'm on a hike, because I wear actual hiking boots, is you always get those occasional people that are wearing fucking Jesus sandals while you're hiking. I was like, you're just going to get poison ivy all over your toes. Mm-hmm. I was like, it's your own fault. Nobody likes it. They're like, hey neighbor, and I'm just like, anybody smell granola? Nobody likes itchy feet. It usually has a combination of Jesus sandals, a hiking backpack, and one of those fucking bucket hats. Always wearing those. And with a combination of maybe a walking stick.
Oh, wow. Why don't you just get out there and start walking like a normal person?
That's how you turn into a real hiker. Some people need walking sticks. That's the hiker. That's the white hiker starter kit right there.
Yeah. Let's pick it up, do it for a week, and then be done with it. That's what that is.
Yeah. It's like getting out, posting it to the gram. Have you guys seen that video of that guy who is paralyzed and has like his automatic chair going up through these mountains? I seen one of them the other day.
No, I have not.
Well, there's a video of it when this guy, like these actual like bike riders on this trail, stop him and was like, they're like, hey, you're not allowed to have motorized vehicles on the trail, buddy. He's like, this is a handicapped piece of equipment. I can't walk. And they're giving him shit. I'm still not allowed to have it. And he's like, I can't fucking walk, dude. It's electric. It's not motorized. Boogie woogie.
Yes. Electric vehicles or motorized?
Coltrane. It means motorizes and like has an actual motor, like gas power, like dirt bike, ATV.
Oh wow! My bad.
All right, let's do this. He can't fucking walk.
That's not my fault.
It is your fault. Because you support Disney, which supports racism. The racists are responsible for all the cripples in this world.
God should have given him the ability to walk. My bad.
What if you lose the ability to walk one day?
That's my fault.
That's
his fault.
You have a smelting accident. You fucking...
You know.
I was frying bacon. Now I'm fucked up. You're gonna lose the ability to walk when another fucking lawnmower falls on you.
I know.
Help! Lawnmower! You said that and I was like, that's how fucking old people die. It is. They get crushed. He says you're gonna fall off a ladder like that fucking kid that saw his own death in Big Fish. Yeah. I was old. And I fell. And I died. I wasn't old at all.
I have no idea what you're talking
about.
Have
you seen Big Fish? I've seen how...
It's such a good movie.
I've seen how I was going to die. It ain't my time yet. Obi-Wan Kenobi's in it. Daffodils. Yeah.
McGregor?
Yeah, Ewan McGregor. Yeah. It's a Big Fish. I've got it on VHS, dude. We got to watch it. It's such a good movie. What?
Nothing.
Daffodils, her favorite flower. I love you, Sarah Templeton.
I'm so confused. So.
You've got to watch it, Big Fish. It's actually a phenomenal movie. Think of Forrest Gump, but in made-up fairy tale world. Seriously.
Is it Forrest Gump made up fairy tale world?
No, based on a true story.
Yeah.
Bubba Gump Shrimp Co.
They got restaurants.
They got restaurants. Lieutenant Dan, real guy. Your Walt Disney racism made him have no legs. It wasn't a bomb.
Forrest Gump was not made in this game.
His tail went between my legs.
Why are you surprised?
I don't know. He went underneath me and I was like,
hello.
His tail was literally
Fuck you, I knew you were going to do that. He's going to go in the other room.
Anytime somebody says hello, your brain resets. And you're just like, hi.
It's true. The lady last night, I was like, hello. And she just kept every time she'd say hello, I'd say hello.
You could be having a serious conversation and be like, oh, hey, guys. Hello.
Who's the first one to say something different here? It's a battle of the wits.
Anytime somebody says hi, he's like, I have to be polite and say back.
We're having a battle of chromosomes right now. Who's going to break first and say, how are you? Hello, the daily struggle. What was I saying? Follow the bouncing ball. How are you today? I'm fine. How are you?
Sorry, I'm right here. You don't have to scream.
Sorry, the noise in my head told me to speak up.
Hold on, let me turn the volume down.
Okay.
All right.
I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
At the hospital, I kept on joking about the voices, and they didn't find that funny.
Nope.
They didn't find that funny at all. I was like, the voices and all are telling me this, and they're like, you see people? You see things?
Oh, yeah. Let me pull out my notepad real quick. Schizophrenic? Possibly. I can see through people's clothes. I'm Batman.
You'd been safer if you just ran around with a fucking paper towel over your face saying, I'm Batman.
No, I would not. I'd probably still be there.
Think of this. 10 years from now, it just turns out to be like a giant joke. I was just fucking with you.
Oh, yeah.
It's like Ace Ventura 2, where he just goes in the mental hospital just to fucking have something to do.
Yeah.
He's been in there for like 5 years, pretending to be like completely like out of his fucking mind. He's like, oh, got a case? Okay, let's go.
That's not how that works.
That is how it is in the movie. You almost became fucking Jim Carrey. Wearing a fucking tutu. Sitting on a fucking box thinking it's a goddamn go-kart.
Every time at 5:15 after getting done scarfing down my food because they gave us the food at 5 o'clock.
Military time.
And then no, that would actually be 1700, but I was eating food because visitor hours were at 5:30 to 6, depending on what type your thing was. So I'd sit there and scarf down my food, and it'd be 5:15. I'd sit there and just walk the fucking perimeter of the fucking hospital wing the whole time.
We let him think he's a security guard.
And then
Stop running!
Stop. The voices in my head said to eat your peas first.
I didn't think I had peas. But tomato basil soup is actually good. That's the first time I ever had that there.
You know why they give you soup? Because it doesn't hurt when you eat
Yeah.
it.
they give you knives and everything while you fucking...
Who knew that going to the psych ward could unlock a whole new palette of flavor? Can you imagine giving mentally unstable people only knives to eat soup?
They
ran out of spoons, here's a knife. The voices in my head tell me I am now Gordon Ramsay. This soup is hard to cut. Too salty! This is bullshit.
I kept, every time they give us a menu, I'd check a brownie. I would like a brownie for dinner. And, I never fucking got my damn brownie until the last night.
He's fat enough.
I was so fucking pissed. And so,
where's my goddamn brownie?
So Kendall...
I checked the box!
So Kendall brought me a bunch of snacks, and she just filled that bitch up with fucking brownies. And I was so... It's like... And I was when I got my brownie for the first time, that thing was actually ass. I was so mad that I was wanting that. It was so bad.
Meanwhile, Alec didn't get his brownie. Meanwhile, the lady sitting next to him is like pretending her finger is a pen and checking everything off. It's today when we get asbestos for lunch.
No, there's a lot of good people, but yeah, that's one. Oh. Girl, she gave me her number and everything. I was like, I'm not gonna...
Call me when you get out. It's like one flew over the cuckoo's nest. Call me when you get out.
Yeah. I was like, she gave me her TikTok, gave her Snapchat, and I'm like...
My phone number's just a bunch of 9s.
But yeah.
812-999-9999. Sometimes my pillow stays up and talks to me.
This one lady...
The reason they kept you in there is because you kept just walking the halls being like Zig Heil.
So you got the normal people section, and then you got the homicide section. And
they kill people?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then here's Alec. The voices in my head tell me to do this. How does that make you feel? You could have been in the homicide.
Scared!
And
Walt Disney came to me in a dream. He said the Nazis are real. It's all a conspiracy. Meanwhile, they gave Alec a little sheriff badge, and it's just like homicide people stay at your table.
But they had to like
5th floor detective. 5th floor detective. It's actually the 6th floor. Excuse you. I heard you didn't get a brownie today. Is that true? Is that true? I signed my petition. I'm going to investigate this matter with Janice, the fucking scooper at the
I would have been
cafeteria.
just sitting in my room, and anytime somebody went by, I would have just yelled out random shit like, "Did you see Elvis Presley?"
Did you see
someone did, that TikTok?
Is that just me?
That TikTok?
I mean, that happens on a normal basis anyway.
Someone yelled, "Do you know the Muffin Man?" Like from that TikTok.
Muffin Man!
Yeah, they started doing that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You should have parakeeted him. The Muffin Man.
No, I was just sitting there laughing.
Yeah, bitch owes me money.
I was just sitting there giggling to Stephen King in my room.
Alec read Stephen King. I'm having trouble with nightmares. Oh, let me just read the #1 horror author on the face of the planet. Yeah, what did you... Slept like a baby. Yeah, he's like, yeah, because my favorite part is when they find the clown in the sewer. And then they murder him. He's like, hey, you my favorite. Remember he was like, hey, you want your boat back? And then he bit his fucking arm off. Ah! Shouldn't have been there. Hilarious. He's got to get a new raincoat now.
Every time a nurse passed by, I would have been like, by yourself. Shink,
I made more friends with the nurses than I did the actual people there.
Well, that was the funny thing, because they call that monitoring. No, but
Yeah.
They didn't really want to hear about yourself.
No, that was last week. You told me, he was like, yeah, Alec was reading Stephen King to calm down. I was like, why? That makes no sense. And he was like, yeah, I was reading Pet Cemetery and all that stuff, and I was thinking, you're like, yeah, whenever that baby got hit by that truck, shouldn't have been there. Shouldn't have been there.
Gotta be quick, man.
Old Man Hannah Coming, sponsored by Swiss Army Knife. You literally laughed out loud about that. Should have been there. I was like, we have another hour of this drive. We're not gonna make it. He's gonna swerve us off the fucking road. Shouldn't have been there. Shouldn't have been there. Shouldn't have picked me up today. Your problem, not mine.
Fifth floor detective. Well, we had to stop on the way back to pee. And Cubby's like, oh, I gotta pee. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna pull off. Alec didn't say shit about having to pee. And then I didn't even stop the car. And opened his door and jumped out. I live my life by two mottos. Disney is everything, and never a bad time to die. I met Bruce Willis when I was in the hospital. I did. He didn't say shit. He said, where's the air duct in this motherfucker?
He said, Die Hard's not a Christmas movie. I believe him. I believe it.
There's one lady, she was talking about how she killed her husband and then shot herself in the head and everything.
Is she still there?
Yeah.
She fucked up.
Yeah. She repeats everything and like she was like, you know the dumbwaiter doors? She was reading.
So a factory worker. She repeats everything.
She was repeating the whole thing, how it was made, how much poundage it is, all this and blah, 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 who it was made by. Just kept on reading it. And she remembered...
Somebody give her a how it's made script.
She remembered everybody's name. I never told her my name, and she said, hello, Alec, how are you doing today?
They told me what your name. Hello. My great-grandma told me what your name was.
Them chairs are actually really heavy. They're like 100 pounds.
What chair?
At the hospital.
You know why?
So you don't pick them up and throw them.
Meanwhile, Alex is like deadlifting. He's like, I got a competition next week.
The tables, though.
Halftime.
When I interned at Bloomington Hospital on the 5th floor, there was this lady I went to go interview. And she was sitting on the side of her bed, and I was sitting in a chair, like, beside her bed, and I had my little notepad, and I was talking to her and shit. She leans over her bed, and she goes... Are you scared of me?
Terrified.
And I literally went, yes.
No, bitch, I got a knife.
Now I'm scared. I was like, time to go.
No. I think it was the second night. They brought in a roommate in. I didn't have a roommate after this, but...
I wonder why. Tell me the story.
This baby got hit by a truck. Isn't that funny?
I was laying in bed. The social worker came in to talk to the guy that they brought in. He goes, if you don't get out of here, I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to kill you, actually. And then I'm going to kill this motherfucker that's sleeping in that bed right now. And I said, no, you fucking ain't. No, you're not.
I didn't get a brownie today. I ain't dying.
Kill myself, bitch.
I told him how easy it was to kill myself in this place.
I didn't get a brownie today. I ain't dying. I'm going out on a good note.
That was the first day. And they were like, all right, if you're going to keep this door open now, you're not.
Meanwhile, I'm 60 days in. You ain't going to kill me, I'm going to kill me. I'm going to kill myself, and I'm going to kill you, and I'm going to kill you, and I'm going to kill this fat piece of shit sleeping in this bed over here. I can do that myself. You ain't beating me to it. I've seen Big Fish. This ain't the way I go.
So is Big Fish just like a ripoff of Final Destination?
No.
No, it's basically like...
the movie was made in the 80s.
I'm trying to think what it relates to, but it's basically like this
it
guy...
It relates to nothing.
Oh, so it doesn't have Ewan McGregor in it then.
Yeah.
It's basically like...
He's like early 20s.
Oh, okay. So the way I can put it is, it's kind of like Princess Bride. So you know how... Have you seen Princess Bride?
Yeah.
So you know how the grandpa...
As you wish.
So you know how the grandpa's reading a story and it plays a story. That's what it's like. It's a guy telling a story and it just plays like the memories that he has.
The daffodils.
Marriage. Marriage is what gathers here today.
What?
2003.
Oh.
What?
2003. You gotta watch it, Alec. Obi-Wan Kenobi's in it.
Marriage.
The Tim Burton.
Marriage is what
Yes.
brings us here today.
Marriage.
Marriage.
Daffodils, her favorite flower. Ewan McGregor, Edward Bloom.
Young.
This is like a huge cast too.
Of course it has her in it.
Who?
Helen Carter.
Yeah.
Just Helen Carter.
Danny DeVito's in it. Steve Buscemi's in it.
Danny.
Carl the Giant's in it. Excuse me.
Stevie B.
Yeah.
Dr. Bennett.
The Fish Man.
I am now a doctor as of today. It's just a fucking napkin written PhD on it.
I made a box. A wooden box.
I made a box. This is where I live now. I live here now.
Oh, I made that joke all the time.
Your time in that place is a fucking American success story. How I survived. I made a box.
And I painted that box. Black and white. And red and gray. And
The only two colors I can see. Black and white. Just singing heart-shaped box the whole time.
Yeah.
He's just singing fucking Alice in Chains. I'm a man in the box. There. As he's fucking painting this thing black. It's Pandora's in here.
Like,
Look, it's the latest streaming service from fucking Morgan Wallen. He just starts singing a fucking.
Why are all these fucking chairs bolted down?
All these chairs. Why are these chairs so heavy? How do you know they were heavy? Were you trying to pick one up?
No, you can fucking, you have to scoot them. You can't fucking.
Oh, you see it like across the floor.
They're
Sorry,
like
too far away from the table.
they're like this plastic stuff. They're plastic.
100-pound plastic
I don't know,
chair.
they're like weighted down by sand, I'd assume.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. No. Like outdoor chairs. Yeah.
This one lady started throwing her food.
Food fight.
She started throwing. It was right after music therapy. And
Save that brownie.
What is music therapy? When they just like they play something sad. What?
No, it's an actual thing.
Oh,
I still use it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they
never mind.
use,
I know what it is.
They use music therapy, and then that lady got done fucking singing, she fucking threw her fucking tray, threw her food across the fucking room, fucking looked at the lady, all these books that are on the table went, threw all them books on the floor,
All right,
and
guys,
she said,
that was
fuck you.
That was her mic drop.
It's like,
All right, guys. Today's music therapy is the latest song by Sleep Token.
because one song she sung was that,
Oh, she sang it?
yeah.
Oh, that's probably why she goes, shut the fuck up.
No, she wasn't bad.
Where's my
What was
Wellington?
that? Hand in my pocket. And
I got one hand in my pocket.
yeah, that one. And Roar.
And the other one's on my shotgun. Boom.
We made our own version of that song, Hand in Our Pocket.
Alec always has his hand in his got my hand in my pocket just so I can touch my dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alec invented pocket pool. Strike. Strike. Touchdown. I put my dick in the box I made. It wasn't the same. I put my box in the dick I made. It hurt. Any other stories? Any other fun stories?
No, I don't.
Besides everybody thinking you're crazy than you actually are. I think everybody else was crazy and you was just chilling. My name's Matt Rife.
I don't know. There was a lot of people that was interesting, and there's some. This one girl, she's probably like 18 years old, maybe. She took a butcher knife to her arm.
In there?
No, she screwed up her tattoo pretty bad.
I know a guy that can fix that.
How downtrodden.
In the industry, we would call that a massive cover. Alex was like, fucked up your tattoo, you should have picked the other arm.
Because I looked at her. We were sitting there just playing Uno. I look at her. I said,
Go fish!
look at her.
Go fish.
Look at her. I said, is that a...
Raw flush! Got any blues?
They got me blues. Yahtzee.
Uno! Alec, you've got like 27 cards. Uno!
I can see it now. He's just playing Uno and he's like, draw 4, bitch!
Yes. Yes. Because we did the stack 'em things where you could stack them. And yeah, but I said, was that supposed to be a mushroom on your arm? And she goes, yeah, it's kind of screwed up what I did. I said, can we see it?
Before detective, show and tell.
She goes, it has 26 stitches. I was like,
That's how old I am!
yeah. She did it because her boyfriend...
Showing deeper.
Oh, fuck!
She did it because She did it because her boyfriend broke up with her.
Cut this half of your muscle off.
She did it because her boyfriend broke up with her.
It's his fault.
She works at McDonald's in Martinsville.
Winner.
I told her to go to there after she gets out.
You know Alec? No. No.
Look for the girl with the fucked up mushroom tattoo.
No. Do you know Alec?
Get
No.
shanked.
No, I don't. Don't be telling your
I told her
contacts
to
where
go
I
there
work.
when she gets out.
Don't be telling your fucking parolees where I work.
They're all Broly's, but she goes, I will. I'm going to take my grandma there too. I was like, okay.
What the fuck?
She lives with her
Meanwhile,
grandma.
Grandma's dead.
She wasn't dead.
She's in my closet.
She was very much
Do you want to do a wine tasting?
Who the fuck you talking to?
Have some respect. She's been here for 4 days. It was the asbestos.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, when I was leaving, I was getting my
Don't
clothes.
fucking do that ever again.
What? Oh.
Don't do that. Don't tell the loonies to go to my place of business. Time and a place! There's a time and a place!
No budget. Sit.
Better yet, give the address. Hey, I have a friend. And he lives here.
What was it? What was it?
Apartment 11.
He lives alone with his cat.
What was it?
He's easy to kill.
I forgot what I was going to say. Oh well.
He has a whole slab of knives. Jesus.
There are some people in there I don't think should have been there. But...
You shouldn't be here. Why are you here? Check yourself out today. Meanwhile, breaking news. Breaking news.
Why are you in here? I'm sad.
Spree killer. My name's Alec. I sell condos here at the Looney Bin. Pick which one you want. Rent is free, and don't ask for the brownie because A, it's trash, and B, they won't give you one.
We were sitting there.
Welcome to your 5th floor timeshare. For just 2 small payments of 2 rolls of fucking Starburst, you can have this bed. Meanwhile, I sleep next to you.
I just stand in the middle of the hallway and everybody that walks through, I just be dead silent and go, welcome! Every time someone walks through.
Hello. Why are you guys still here? Let's check them in today.
Yeah.
Fucking president and vice president.
Welcome. I stabbed my neck. I got stopped by ticked in the middle of talking.
I stabbed somebody.
I stabbed myself in the neck yesterday.
For the rest of the day, we're going to be sitting at a brewery and she can be like, I stabbed this guy. Wellington. He deserved it.
Well,
Welcome.
when I was
Yahtzee.
when I was getting my clothes and wallet and everything back from him, and I was like, I'll see you guys later.
I guarantee you go, have a good day. You too. See you
Better
soon.
luck next time.
See you soon.
I'll come back for a checkup or a tune-up.
A tune-up. I'll come see you when I need an oil change.
Yeah.
You recommend a good mechanic?
Mechanic.
People mechanics are expensive. Have you seen The Most Dangerous Game? Super good movie. Good read, highly recommend it. Man, them people can run. I bet those are good woods to hike through.
You want to play it?
Jesus Christ. You want to play a game? See how far you can get.
Did you tell Kendall that you played Uno with another girl?
That's cheating.
Kendall, I'm sorry.
It was
to say
actually
this,
like-
but I played Uno with another.
I gave her a draw too, and she said, "Take your dick out."
There was only... There was only 3 guys up there.
Only 3
So y'all
guys?
took turns with all the girls?
So it was coochie heaven for you, wasn't it? I threw a while and she showed me her cooter.
I'd rather fuck myself with a plastic butter knife.
Yeah. That one lady.
In the ass.
That one lady, we were sitting there watching Blackish. And
What?
I
Blackish.
love that show.
You're sitting there watching Blackish, and she goes, "Do you see that person sitting there on the corner?" I was like, "No."
On the TV? Or in real life?
It was like on the TV stand. I was like, "No." And
How do we
she-
get these people out of this box?
And she just looked at me. She just looked at me and goes.
You see that people? You see that guy sitting there? Nah.
See, I deal with that at work all the time. They'll be like, "Who's that lady?" I'm like, "What fucking lady?"
Don't scare me like that.
She was in the homicide section. She had to knock on. Yeah, they had to knock every time they wanted to go in there.
You know why? Because you don't surprise people who committed
Speaking
homicide.
of that, Cody, my lady died. The one that I told you the story about, the bow tie, the
Yeah.
angel, she died.
Way to fucking down the mood. Could have waited.
I walked in and I was like, fuck, 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 she's dead.
Speaking of homicide,
And then I cried.
Fifth floor detective. Who was the last one in this room?
We were on the topic of homicide.
Should've seen
and
Larry's
she's-
reaction.
I blame the cornbread. You don't eat your cornbread. That glass of water did it.
Dude,
It was Diet Coke.
Can't trust
Too much aspartame. Can't trust the
like
shop
Sprite.
pillows.
Why'd you give her Diet Coke? She likes Sprite.
I knew these pillows were too
Nobody
soft.
gave her Diet Coke. Calm down.
She suffocated in the pillows. I knew it.
What?
Are you guys ever going to record this?
We've been recording.
What the fuck?
It's called organic. Non-GMO.
No extra preservatives.
So besides the tomato basil, what was your favorite food?
You look at me like I did it.
I'm trying to, because I had the panini, I had a burger.
Did they have a panini press?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Chef Alec, what do you want?
And
Can I get a brownie?
I had
Fuck no.
I had a burger. I had chicken strips.
Oh, your favorite kids food. Forgot there was another child.
Oh, Detective Alec, how's your day going today? Oh, it's been a long day, but I get 30 minutes for lunch.
Tell you what, they make those chicken tenders any hotter, I'm gonna sue.
I'm so dedicated though. I'm
the
gonna finish-
chicken tenders were dry as fuck, and they didn't have any seasoning on it. They did not have nothing on it.
Were they grilled?
No, they were like fried, but they were baked.
Oh.
Jesus.
Jesus. Everybody knows seasoning makes you want to commit homicide. Too much salt, I'm getting ornery.
Every time it's snack time at night, I get me cheese sticks.
Mozzarella sticks?
Yeah,
Or
like
cheese sticks.
string cheese.
String cheese, there you go.
That's the best you've ever ate.
You mean we get snack time at night? Did you tell them that you had lactose intolerant?
No, I just tolerate it.
I just shit my brains out. Meanwhile, he's in the bathroom. The demons are in. I knew I shouldn't hate that. It was like, oh, you okay? Demons!
Help!
I'm just gonna let's just cut out the Stephen King for tonight. Never. I laughed my ass off at that scene and the old lady with the saggy tits at the hotel.
I did.
Right before she stabs the guy.
What they call her in the book?
Old something. I don't remember.
Right before she stabs the guy, my favorite part.
Oh.
Old saggy titted hoe or something.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Alex got walking around the hallway with a breadstick saying, "Here's Johnny."
That'd been funny.
He just takes a breadstick and knocks on people's door. I'm here. You might just be able to skip out on all your rent and just fucking go back there.
That place.
You can play it off for years.
That place was the funniest place I've ever been to, and I could not laugh.
Why? Why can't you laugh?
Because you get fucking stabbed.
You see that guy? And you can see Alex just walking along. You see that guy over there?
I see Alec being like, what the fuck? What have I done?
He's just walking around all the time.
I'm not that bad.
Fucked up the tattoo, didn't you? That's like, oh, that's just Alec. He likes to fucking blow bubbles out of his mouth.
Are you laughing? No.
Somebody just takes a horrendous shit in the middle of the floor. Fifth floor detective, who's the perpetrator? Who made this mess? Why does it smell like shit? Why every time I got a shit, somebody shits before me and it stinks? Are our bowels connected?
I bet they thought I was crazy because every morning and every night I sit there and stare out the window. I sit there and I'd like
waiting for the sweet release of death.
I would get it and do it just right so I could just see out the window.
And he just so the nurse walks in. They go, "Alec, you okay?" Meow. There's a bird. There's a bird out there. You're like an incel. Like you just pop open that one blind so you can barely see out of it, then you close it real quick. Light. They say when you see a cardinal, it's somebody from your past coming to visit you. Hey, Grandma!
I thought it was funny because I watched Kendall walk from the front of her from the entrance of the hospital.
It's a mirage!
From the entrance of the hospital to her car, and then as soon as she did that, I walked my happy ass up to the phones, called her, and I was like, "I just watched you." She goes. Why?
I would say the same thing. Hey, I watched you walk in the building.
And she goes,
"Yeah, I'll be up in a minute, buddy."
No, she was leaving.
Oh.
She was leaving. And I said, she goes, "What was I doing?" I said, "You were on your phone the whole time." She goes, "Yeah, I was texting your mom and dad." I was like, "Oh." Okay.
All the cameras are on you today.
There's 2 cameras in the room. Yeah.
What does straitjacket feel like?
I don't know. I didn't wear a straitjacket.
Listen, you don't want to be involved.
Let me get one of them things.
If you have claustrophobia, I got choked.
Make her want to vomit.
Oh God! When you do the internship on the 5th floor, they make you.
Put one on.
They put you in situations to where you would feel like the patients.
Oh yeah, so you can get a reality.
They strapped me to the bed with the little cuffs and shit that they do. It's actually quite terrifying.
Hootie! It was
It'll
kind
give
of
you
hot
PTSD.
for a second, wasn't it? It was like, never mind it.
Yeah, I kind of want to put my legs over my head, but I didn't. I refrained.
I refrain. Lick your own asshole like a
I was
cat.
wearing a skirt.
I can lick my own asshole like a cat. Watch. Watch.
Look at me!
Houdini got this, so can I. Alright, I gotta pee. Alex thinking. He is thinking. Alright, we'll take a quick pee break.
What
We'll
would
be
that
back.
be like? Straight jacket. Would that make me straight?
Gotta pay rent for one of them things?
What do gay people
I
wear?
thought it was weird when they wheelchaired me up there with the cops. Hey, that was.
It's not
And
cops.
then you look
It
over
was
at him.
cops.
Hospital security.
They had guns and fucking shit. Yes, they were cops.
They had guns and shit. Hey, is that a Glock 40? Got one just
Then
like
they locked their guns in this fucking thing, and then they walked me in. They said, "Okay, you can get up now." Well, after I heard, I was like, "Okay, I guess I can lock my."
Are you gonna come visit me later?
And then they
Shove that gun up my ass.
then they gave me.
Can I
Ativan.
wear your badge? Mine's paper.
Then they started shoot me with a bunch of Ativan in my throat.
Huh?
Ativan.
Like, open up.
It was good. It was good.
This tastes like Grandpa.
Got any heroin?
These chicken strips are drier than my mom's arm.
My mom makes chicken for a living.
She is also a chicken. Hard chicken.
Yeah.
Bagog. Bagog.
You'll have that.
You will have that. Sponsored by Kroger. That's the thing. That's the thing. Not really. If she gets a stiff wind breeze, it depends on what side she hits. If she starts flapping, trying to take off. Are these extra crispy or original recipe?
I know my.
Do you think JC does that?
What?
Extra crispy?
It's not KFC. It's not KFC. They fry it until 165 and they pull it.
No, they don't.
Fry this
My
one
mom
a
goes to
little
180.
longer.
I said, that's why it's dry as fuck, ain't it?
Alright, let's take a quick
My
break.
mom says this.
Hey, we're taking a pee break.
Hold
Shut
on.
up.
My mom says this chicken isn't up to par.
If it don't look like me, it ain't right.
Bathroom break.
Bathroom
3, 2, 1, go. Thousands. I think it was the mid 2000s. The Dr. Phil did an expose on like obese children. Did you guys ever see?
Oh yeah,
this?
that one kid that drank like 4 gallons of chocolate milk.
Oh my god. Well,
4 gallons.
Swear. So I think it was either Dr. Phil or somebody. I think it was Dr. Phil. He did like an.
It was Dr. Phil.
Yeah, he did an expose like special episode on obese children, like child obesity, and there was like four kids. One was like, I think they were like ages 9 to 12, and they all weighed vastly more than they should. And like part of the problem was like to fix and educate the parent, to help them educate the parents and to help them like discipline their kids when because they would like this 9-year-old weighed like 200 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
Seriously. So it was like teaching their parents, like, when this 200-pound fucking toddler throws a fit because you won't give him his fucking 8th goddamn Twinkie of the day, it's like helping create like healthy parenting
My
mechanisms.
mama said I can limit it to 8 Twinkies a day.
But there's
Because that's how many comes in a box.
If
this-
he drank
this-
4 gallons of chocolate milk, that's 13,120 calories.
Yeah, and they
Seriously.
showed that they were eating 13.
Oh my
this
God.
9-year-old was tipping back a 2-liter of Coke. Swear to God.
How do these people have the money to A, afford that, and B, feed them kids?
Well, in the early 2000s,
They only had one.
See, in the early mid 2000s though, like that cheap like snack food, it was cheaper than it is now. Like fucking Little Debbie's cost like $8 now. Back then, it was like $4 or $5 for a whole box. But it was like 9 to 12. This 12-year-old weighed like 250 pounds. Like it looked like it was like a 4-foot tall fucking blimp. Like it's what it looked like. And this 9-year-old's literally like tipping back 2 liters, and they would all show him like videos of them like throwing tantrums and screaming and crying.
How are they suffocating to death?
They all had like 4 tens. Like it was crazy. I mean, it was like the health complications that you can see further on in life. Like they have to change now.
Like, these kids literally only ate, like, processed foods and snacks and sodas and all this other shit. And they would throw tantrums, and the parents are terrified because this 10-year-old weighs 200 fucking pounds and can literally mow you over because it can fucking walk and shit. Seriously, like, shrink you down to fucking 4 feet tall. That's how they fucking looked. Swear to God.
Like Michelin babies.
They need to.
It looked like a water balloon on 2 foot tall legs.
Can the parents get in trouble for neglect, though?
No, they eat.
No, because because CPS qualifies a safe household as food, water, shelter. That's it.
And they have food.
If you got
kids
food,
gonna die at 16.
if you have food, water, shelter, CPS, unless there is like abuse happening, CPS has no right to take your kids because it's within parental rights. If you have food, water, shelter, doesn't matter.
And them parents shot them kids' kidneys up.
Yeah.
Fucking diabetes and everything.
Yeah.
I don't.
But it was like a weird expose, and I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, that exists.
I didn't know. That guy from Super Size Me died.
Which one?
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh, the one. Oh, the actual guy.
He didn't die after that happened.
No, he died.
He
later
had to
on.
quit, right?
Yeah.
He had to quit because his like fucking liver. He had like started to get like on-site fatty liver disease.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He died really young. He was like 50 something.
or he wasn't that old, but his wife was like a vegan chef.
Yeah.
So as a vegan, he's like, I'm gonna do this for 30 days, and they're like
He
20.
didn't even make it halfway through, did he?
Yeah, he made it like 20 days. They're like, you're gonna have to stop.
Yeah, the
Like
doctor was
now.
like, "You're gonna
Yeah.
die."
Yeah, he like got type 2 diabetes or like onset type 2 diabetes within like 20 days. It was like, no. Meanwhile, Alex ordering fucking 8 goddamn burritos from Taco Bell and 2 fucking sandwiches.
I haven't done that in a little bit.
2 sandwiches.
Do you
from
still
Subway.
believe
I
that?
haven't had Subway in a while.
Do you still believe that you wouldn't know what to do if Taco Bell disappeared?
They're the only ones that won the food wars and fucking Demolition Man, so they're gonna be around for a while.
That is true. Everything, all their shit came in little cups.
What?
Jared from Subway
You
ate
seen
Subway every
Demolition
day
Man?
and lost 200 pounds. I can too.
They also
Demolition Man.
diddle little kids.
Yeah, Demolition Man.
Allegedly.
Sylvester Stallone.
Not allegedly,
Good
he got
movie.
convicted.
Wesley Snipes before he got arrested. Wesley Snipes is blonde.
Blonde.
Yeah, he's blonde hair.
It's a movie.
It's like futuristic.
Yeah.
I think it was like 20.
Have you ever heard anybody like just bring up the 3 seashells?
Mm.
No, like in the bathroom?
I guess I live with Bryce underneath it.
Yeah, that's true.
But it was, I think it was based in like 2024. So like this year. And like everything's futuristic and like, it's weird.
They wiped their ass with
They
3
wiped their ass
seashells.
with 3 seashells.
Old boy's going to prison for a while.
Who?
Trump.
Why? Oh,
He got
taxes.
convicted. No, he got convicted of 34 different felonies.
Really?
Yeah, guilty on 34 counts.
Demolition Man was made in 1993, and Jesus Christ. Police officer spent blah, 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 blah. It doesn't say when it's set. No, good movie. What's her name? Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock. Yeah, they
Sandra
have
Bullock.
They have sex by wearing helmets because
Yeah.
STDs were like rampant.
Oh, yeah, I've
So
seen
they
that.
have sex wearing helmets.
It's like-
But if you want to have
Go
a
ahead.
It's like VR porn.
Oh, I know somebody that does VR porn.
You.
No, it's not me.
What's your favorite type
A
of
significant other, maybe?
It's not. It's related to a significant
What's-
other.
Alec, what's your favorite TV show? Hentai.
You got a body pillow and everything.
Really?
Yeah,
Sponsored by MyPillow.
it's definitely his pillow. Probably all crusty.
You talk to that girl with 26 stitches in his arm. You know what can fix that? Flex Seal.
Oh my god!
It fixes everything. Are those stitches Flex Seal? I heard if you put Flex Seal on the bottom of a boat, it'll float.
You think maybe she could play guitar?
What?
Guitar.
Been funny if she showed your arm and you're like, chugga, 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 chugga. There's train tracks. We all float down here, you know. Did you lose your boat?
Help floats!
What books, what Stephen King books, you said you read like 3?
I wasn't. She gave me 2, but I wasn't supposed to have them because the social worker came in there and goes, how do you have these?
Paper cut.
I said they're from home, and she goes, I kind of figured because they're not supposed to be up here.
Which ones did you have?
Shining and Salem's Lot.
Mm. Did she let you keep them though?
Yeah.
Salem's Lot of Stephen King?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I had...
Salem's Lot.
What else did I have? I had... Hatchet.
I love that book.
Boxcar Kids or something. Some Boxcar, and I don't remember the other one.
Carrie.
I hate that book. I did not like this book at all.
Salem's Lot?
No.
I know how it ends. There's a fire in the house.
It was not what I thought it was going to be about.
When two young boys venture into the woods and one only returns alive.
Yeah.
I was like, this sounds like my life.
I thought it was going to be like about witches.
Because of Salem in it? No.
Yeah.
Does Salem, Indiana have witches? No. No, but they have lots for sale. How much for this parking lot? What? I bet you a commissary brownie for this parking lot. I'll raise you a pack of Skittles. Nothing?
I'm trying to...
Did your hamster give up?
Yeah. It died.
It died.
Yeah, that's just like my hamster as a kid. He just climbed up to the top, and all of a sudden he goes...
Wait, what? Tell me the story.
I had a hamster, and I don't know if he died.
He just let go.
He climbed all the way to the top.
Top of what?
The hamster cage.
Okay.
And then he just let go and went...
On the floor?
No, onto like his little rack and the...
And he died?
I don't think he's dead, because hamsters go into hibernation when they get too cold.
He went into hibernation after he broke his own back.
And he was outside.
I gotta sleep for a while after this one.
He was in the...
He fucking banged himself and then had to get back. Evil Knievel!
He was in the garage because he stunk so bad.
He died!
I don't know, but we buried him and everything in this little like Tupperware container.
I fucking woke up and like, the fuck?
I gave him food in there when he had bedding in there.
Oh, perfect. So he lived until he finished his food and then he died. Perfect. So
suffocation.
Hold on. So
breathing.
He fell onto
Don't
his...
give a fuck if my hamster is bleeding.
So he fell onto the little...
Yeah. My grandpa used to give him like French fries and fucking
That's how he died.
bread.
So the hamster climbed the top of the cage, fell on his little like wheel thing. What happened after that?
He just
went to sleep.
He was just laying there.
He died. Hamsters go into hibernation when nothing dramatic happens.
My mom told me he was sleeping.
I hated that fucking thing. It stunk so bad.
Why'd you have it?
Because I asked my grandma I wanted it, and she got it for me.
I got hit by a car and I slept for 30 years. They called it a coma. I called it hibernation.
That's a real pet cemetery. Oh, I wonder if I...
God damn, if that hamster would come back.
He's buried in a church parking lot.
Closest to Jesus.
I know exactly where he's buried. He's next to a stake.
I guess when he right next to where?
A stake. Like a
A
stake in the ground. Like
oh,
I
was like, I left him a T-bone in case he got hungry.
What?
In case he crawled out of the earth, I left him a T-bone. I was like, here you go, bud.
Let me go dig it up and see if his bones are in there.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
No,
And it'll be clearly evident when his spine is snapped.
they're worm food.
It's probably decomposed.
You okay, buddy?
He's fucking all preserved like a mummy. Until you open it and then let the... That's pre-COVID air
I
down
thought
there.
he went into hibernation.
But he actually just gave up.
He basically fell off a fucking 18-story building in Hamster World. And then he broke his spine. And he goes, you alright? He must be Poor boy got knocked out. He's dead.
He's a light sleeper. He'll be good under a foot of dirt.
Oh, he'll crawl out.
Oh, he's asleep.
Every time I'd get him out to play in that little ball, he'd bite my fucking fingers, and I just.
Because your fingers always smell like fucking hot dogs.
That's probably true. Because every time I'd go to go to the refrigerator at my grandma's, I'd get like Oscar Mayer wiener and grab it and just eat it cold.
You ever fall off a building and be like, he's fine, he's asleep. He broke both his legs. He'll heal.
Fuck, he'll get back up. He ain't got insurance.
I'm full of adamantium like Wolverine. Nothing can hurt me. Shake, motherfucker.
Shake.
He's asleep.
He's just resting.
Just a tuckered out boy. It took him 30 minutes to climb up the side of the cage. You don't think he's tired?
He committed suicide.
He said, fuck this.
I ain't living another day with hot dog fingers.
Just the Halo 4. That's what you did as soon as he died. He died, you were just like, Halo 4 theme song.
Hold me, Jack. I want to feel like I'm flying.
No, I think I played Amazing Grace, actually.
This guy was a piece of shit, but he deserves to go out.
He played Amazing Grace on a piccolo. He's in hibernation, but I'm going to bury him. Just in case. Like a bear.
I think he was dead.
I think he was dead, too.
No hamster falls from the top of the cage and doesn't get back up and doesn't die.
Evil did. He can do it.
He laid there for a couple of days.
Yeah, he died.
He started to stink. He's dead.
He broke every bone in his
No
body.
shit.
He snapped it. It's probably intentional.
Probably. That's what we were saying.
Let's just climb up this wire.
It got too cold up there and he just froze.
Wasn't enough oxygen.
I guess Alec's not telling the whole story. He was just climbing up the cage, and Alec was like, "Freeze!" Just fucking let go.
Fifth floor detective.
I used to make guns out of wood planks and stuff.
Pew pew.
Oh my god.
I won't shoot you.
I did. My grandpa had one of them saws in there, and I drill out a little hole where the trigger would be, and I made a gun, and I put had a magazine and everything.
Meanwhile, Alec's out in his yard with a 2x4. Expectrum Patronum!
I wasn't allowed to watch Harry Potter at that time period.
Why?
The devil.
Satan.
Fucking
The devil.
Black magic, I think. Is what it was.
Well, you ready to end this shit?
Butterbeer.
But her beard.
Butterbeer.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Alright, everybody.
What a fucking wacky fun time.
That is the episode. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for downloading. Of course, we love the absolute fucking shit out of you. Go rate and review the podcast on whatever platform you're listening on. Tell a friend about it. And just in general, have fun out there, guys. Because life is short. You could be that hamster.
Life is bad.
Life is short. You could climb. You could climb.
Let me just vomit into the microphone.
You could climb to the top of a cage and then just let go, and then you're dead. Then your owner buries you. So yeah, just have fun, enjoy life, and
never lower your expectations. You can be a detective.
stay sane out there. And if you need help, go somewhere and fucking have fun. Okay. All right, let's get out of here.
Be your own boss. All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We will see you all next time. Don't forget to get yourself some of Darkness Falls.
We never even fucking talked about it.
We're literally going to do it. I don't know why you always bring this up. Go and get some of Darkness Falls Coconut Vanilla Rum Barrel Aged Stout. It's fucking delicious beer. I've got one aging. You can age it up to 3 years. So I got another one aging, and I hope to crack that sometime soon. Love the fuck out of you guys. And remember, when life gets hard and life gets you down, and you might find yourself in a straitjacket, you get up, dust off, bite that nurse that's talking to you, and you milk that motherfucking pig, people. Peace. We all motherfuckers. Gerbils hibernate when they break their backs like Evil Knievel.
All right, bye, everybody.
Bye. Beef Wellington.
Bye.